It's okay. It's just me and Jonah hanging out today. We do not run a professional live stream. We run a part-time live stream. We do our best we can. I'm bouncing. I'm making the huge deal where I'm bouncing in between channels, so that creates its own special interests issues. What we need though is a build. So Jonah, any luck? So what we could do is just play. Here's what we'll do. We've got 2 builds coming in. So I think what we'll do is we'll play the build that we just got earlier today. To plug in my, I don't even have an extra slot, USB slot. Here we go. You gotta see me stand up, sit down, fight. Here we go. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be a day to remember. A stream to remember. Let me grab my downloads. Hey, did I not grab that? Let me grab my latest build from Jonah. Download, here we go. Download anyway. And this is going to take just a minute. It is not even a gig. Not even a gig. It'll take 1 minute. Actually, I already downloaded it. Where were you hiding from me? Oh, it was removed. Okay, we'll wait for it. We'll wait for the new one to pop up. Jonah, how's your day going? How's everybody's day going? This should be a blast. Okay, we are downloaded. 44 seconds left. Game development wise, we're doing pretty good. We're trying to get a new mini map section in. RRDN2B, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna play our latest build, but here's how it's working. We're as usual, we're waiting for that final build to come in so that we can play it. I am downloading a build from this morning though that we can check out. And we'll see how that goes. Appreciate everyone popping to the stream. It's been far and few between. Usually I try to do a Wednesday stream every week. As we wind down production on Bricks Over Blocks, we're gonna make our final early access build. And when I say final, there's an asterisk there. It's final as in it's going to be our latest production update for a little while. My guess is I'm going to have to hop in and fix some bugs because of this new update. I'm going to be quite honest, it probably hasn't been play tested enough. So we'll have to do that. Latest build is in the build channel. Was it always there? Oh, I was looking for it in a chat. Okay, we are going to get the latest build. We do all of our team meetings, updates, everything on Discord. But like I was saying, while I get this final build, there it is. While I get this final build, I'm just going to tell you all kind of what the plan is for the next season for WalterNet Games. We will be making the final big update. My guess, because things have changed, the plan before was on January 15th, we were going to make an intermediary update. And then on February 1st, we were going to do kind of like the big hurrah update. But guess what? In game development, milestones are never truly met. I remember even at my even with my time at Disney, working on Disney Infinity, they would set big timelines, goals for the whole studio, and they would put some caveats on them. So they would say, hey, if you don't make this ship date, you won't get your bonuses. And then you'll only get 50% of your bonus or something like that. and they'd always bake it in the pie that game developers miss milestones. So the truth is the ship date would be like 2 or 3 months after that, but they would basically just scare the whole studio into thinking, hey, this is when it has to be done, or you're not going to get your bonuses. And that usually that was a huge chunk of money that a lot of game developers kind of expect that. And so they would push and push and push. We'd crunch, we'd work really hard, and then we would just barely not make our milestone. But we would be about 95% of the way there. And then, you know, and then the head of the studio would come in and say, hey, no, this is the ship date we actually planned on because we knew you would miss the ship date. Right. And so everyone would be mad, but if you've been through the gauntlet, you kind of know. And then the next time they have a ship date, they have to say, no, really, I know we told you, I know last time you still got your bonuses when we missed the initial ship date, but this one's the real ship date. And so it's kind of built on a pack of lies a little bit. And so you kind of have to bake that into the pie. So we scaled down kind of what we wanted to achieve in this last month. The big thing we really wanted to get was these mini maps, and our level designer son has been working really hard on them. And so that is what we're going to check out today. In a perfect world, these would have been in a month ago, and we would have slowly iterated on them. But because of life and everything that's going on, we're kind of throwing that football over the fence and hoping someone catches it. Is kind of where we're at now. So that's what we're going to see on this version. But I do want to talk about what we're going to be doing after this project, after we've kind of done this early access on this channel. For anyone who's subscribed and is hanging out with us, I want to talk about all that. So let me just copy. Oh, latest build, Spring 2, version 2. Cut this. And I'm working on a very awkward system right now. Okay, here we go. It's copying over now. All right, so now I think I can look at chat and actually see if anyone's talking. Isn't this exciting? Isn't this exciting? Listening to me? We're going to actually play the game here in just a moment. So I am looking forward to that. Here we go. Okay, R Dan 2B, hopefully you're still there hanging out with me. We're going to do this. Okay, there we go. You can see the other chat now. We have the latest build on the build channel. Was the latest chat from Jonah. Jonah, thank you so much. All right. To my 2 viewers hanging out on the wide view, how's it going? And to everyone else, good to see you. Okay, I'm gonna carefully grab my stick. This is it. Currently, this is where the game is hanging out on this USB stick that I'm gonna move to my gaming computer here and copy it over. And you're gonna enjoy watching that, I'm sure. I'm gonna have to plug it into the back of my machine. That'll work. Okay, here we go. All right, let's not play it. Move this over. Let's not play it from here. Let's put it here on my desktop. Copy it over. Nope, don't replace it. Okay, nope, I tried to copy January 7th. Okay, we want January 28th. Okay, here we go. All right, we're copying it over. This is going to be it, the big reveal. Okay, here we go. Extract it. Let's move my position down below. All right. Here we go. Copying it all over. Hot mess of a stream. Typically, these streams are re-edited and uploaded again. But I noticed like the world of YouTubing and live streaming is changing a little bit, where it seems like really good streamers on YouTube are now they're now just doing a more professional live stream that is it. They don't have to edit, they don't have to do anything. So usually you start on time, you have all your content ready, and it's ready to go. And I'm not quite there yet, so I don't know whether it's hurting my channel or not to chop these up into clips, but I think we're going to continue doing that. Chopping these up into like 5 to 8 minutes clips. Christina is my editor, and she's doing an amazing job, but we want to continue to try and do different things. So while this is firing up, I do want to tell you all that, click on the paddle hero. Okay, we have the audio, it's working. My screen in my background is kind of popping through, so we'll move that up a little bit. All right, here we go. I think we're ready to go. But I was gonna say, we won't have as many dev streams coming up. So there are some things I want to do going forward to put out weekly content on this channel. And we're probably going to move a little bit more into Unreal Engine tutorials and talk about some of the things we did in Bricks Over Blocks. I've been learning a lot about PCGs, a lot about C++ coding. The current game I'm working on, I'm really getting my hands dirty. I'm really diving back into blueprints. And so I want to start sharing some of that knowledge. So if you subscribe, we'll still be talking about game development. The current project I'm working on is under an NDA, so I won't be able to do like live plays of it, at least not until it's announced. But I can kind of generalize some of the mechanics that I'm creating in that and create like mini tutorial sessions here on this channel. So, especially with the school ramping up for me this next year, I want to be sharing some of that knowledge here to help grow the channel as well. Okay, so let's get going. I'm using controller support, so I'm using a controller, so we want to make sure that this works with the Steam Deck. That's one of my goals with this build, is actually change it to keyboard and mouse to controller, because this game is meant to be played with a controller. The problem was before is some of the menu items, they all have to be accessible with a controller. If there are any that you have to touch or use a keyboard and mouse for, they won't let you mark it as a controller only game. And really, that's what it's meant for. I had somebody playtest the game, a YouTuber playtest. I didn't have them. They did. They found it on Steam, and they playtested the game. They playtested the game on their channel, and I think they were using a keyboard and mouse, and they were complaining about the controls being too squirrely. And I really think that's because they were using the arrow keys of the WASD. And because when you use a controller, it feels pretty darn good. You can use either the D-pad or not. So we're going to go into story mode. Jonah, if you're still online, is there a way to disable or to... I need to erase my save data. No, but this is working. So we have the mini-map going now. This is great. We need to remove some of this developer rendering here. You can see that sphere being rendered. So there's city level number 1. That is super cute with those UFOs grabbing that stuff. Great job, son. This is my first time playing this section. So great job, son, walling off where you can't go. That's working out great. Oh, because you have the cars and stuff there. Oh, the cars bump into you. Okay, and you can't jump, which is great. I love that it's showing off Zach's animation of them moving around. I think we could have those UFOs and cars spawn in less frequently, but it's fine. I wish we had some visual way to indicate you can't go this way. I think it's fine though, because I can't. Let's go up here, see how far I can go. So I could skip level 1 altogether. This is great. This is fun. A bridge will appear when you finish the city levels. Okay, that's cool. Okay, what okay, this is level number 1. So I'm guessing the next level will pop in once I've beaten city level number 1. And I think that's a great solution. I always thought they would be grayed out, but I think having them spawn in one after the other was a great choice. I think Jonah had decided that. All right, so let's play number 1. This is the big thing we're testing. Sorry, we're testing today. We're not going to be able to get into the endless modes and all that. I'm assuming that those haven't really changed that much. The big thing... Oop, I let that one go. Just grabbing my earphone. My ear plug. My earpiece. Great job not having the meteors come in yet. This is fantastic. The first level was meant to be really easy. Just like that. Just like that. The stream is kind of dead. Is that what RRDN2B? Yeah, you mean dead like nobody's here? 100%. It's totally dead. That's why I appreciate you hanging out with me, DRT, RR. I have been really bad at live streaming. That's naughty. We do have a lot more content coming out for the channel, though. And that's what I want to do, is start putting out more weekly gaming content, even if it's not a live stream. Putting out some more unique stuff. Yes, okay, so we have the next one, and it's orange. So yellow indicates that we've beaten it. Orange, we haven't. This is fantastic. That UI up above each of these. Jonah, in our new game, this is the kind of thing I want to have when you actually get close to the pick-upables in our new game, to have something pop up and say press E, just generically. I think that would help with the readability, but this is great. The only update for the endless mode is the UFO. Oh, and I really want to check that. We might have to do another stream with the UFO. One of the things I might do after we ship to a minor update is, I feel like some of these levels, I want to massage the camera framing on them. I feel like there's a lot of wasted viewer space here with that big gap at the top. I think we could kind of adjust the framing a little bit. But like I say, that's like a minor issue. So... yeah, something I can play with like over the weekend or something and fix. I think we do want to really massage all the levels we have in. So we will be doing play testing, watching a lot more people play. But this is great. Oh, hold on, everybody. My phone is ringing. 1 second. This is the... I can call you DN2. Sorry, this is truly just, we're just playing it by ear this stream. Rarely would I get up and answer the phone during a live stream. But we're just gonna keep it casual, dudes. We're gonna keep it casual. Here we go. We're gonna go on to the next ones. RR said, you can call me DN2 if it's harder for you to say the full name. DN2, you got it. And I would love to chat with the community too. DN2, are you a game developer? Okay, here we go. Course number 3. Course number 2. And City 1 remains on. Why did that remain on? Interesting. Okay. I guess it didn't. So here's the thing. I played through all these courses. Did you Jonah, if you're still here, did you add that hotkey where I can skip through levels? I think I may need to use that. I think I'm gonna want to skip to the end of this and see the transition.
Well done.
As much as I do love playing the game. Yes, it is in. Okay, so I want to do that in the minimap scene, not in this one, right? So I need to beat this level or lose it. Okay, great. So we'll skip through some of these. And we won't tell anyone what the code is. And then we'll just remove that. Oh, there's the... Look at that. Why are they all coming down in a single line like that, though? That's interesting. Do you remember when those blue balls, they used to do damage to below? That was pandemonium. That game... The game used to be so hard, everybody. DN2 says, no, but I'd love to be a game dev. Do you want me to tell you the secret to being a game dev? I'll tell you it right now. It's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind, DN2. In the game, not in the minimap. Okay. Okay, so not in the minimap, that's fine. That'll give us a chance to like check out the beginning of each one. Okay, here's the trick. Yes. We're gonna skip through all these. Here's the trick to me becoming a game developer or a game dev, especially an indie game dev, and I'm trying to teach my kids this, is you have to make a game. Doesn't even matter where you make a game. It doesn't matter if it's a good game. You just have to make a game. Where should you make a game? Anywhere. You could do it in Unreal Engine for Fortnite. You could make a game in Roblox. You could make a Roblox game. You could make your own game using Godot or a simple game engine. But all you have to do is make a game. Start anywhere. You can make a board game. Why did I ended up playing through that whole thing? Because I was talking. So for this game, Bricks Over Blocks, we did a little different. My partner Derek and I, we prototyped out the initial game, which I've showed on this channel. And we made a simple prototype, and then we got a little team together. Well, we hired some interns. We got ourselves a Jonah. And we made the game. We set some goals and deadlines for this one. And I'm really proud of how it looked. But that set us up for the next game we're working on, which is bigger in scope. I have a new... Oh, no! Did you see that? Hold on. We found a bug. We found a bug. I can still hear everything hitting in the background. Oh, and I lost my controller support. No! What happened? It may be part of that. Oh, we got out. We got out. Okay. I was going to say it may be part of the skip code we're using. This is level 6. Okay. Such an interesting shape on this one. Oops. There we go. Let's keep skipping. Wonder what happened. Maybe I hit one twice? So hard to say. Okay, here we go. City number 7. I'm digging this mini-map section. Makes the game so different. I do think it's new. We're going to continue to tune it, but I'm really happy with it. Well done, Jonah. I will say for any aspiring game developers, something I put off for years and years and years is learning a little bit of coding, a little more coding. This last few months, I have really pushed myself to learn a little bit of coding. And I'll tell you, the more I learn, the more I realize I have no idea what I'm doing. But it's like learning a foreign language. It's just kind of like you learn a couple words every day. Eventually, you can put some broken sentences together, and then pretty soon you're communicating. The beautiful thing about game engines now is they are so much more accessible than they used to be, and there are so many amazing tutorials out there. And so pretty much any core mechanic you want to do in a game, you can find a tutorial on YouTube for in almost any game engine, whether it's Unity or Unreal or Godot. And then you couple that with using AI as a tool, not as a creative thing. One of the things I like to do is if there is a tutorial on YouTube and it's like maybe an hour long and I need all the details for it, I'll actually just put that YouTube video into ChatGPT. It will read the transcripts and I will say, hey, can you type out the tutorial, or can you type out this certain aspect of it? And it just speeds up my process so much. And then you learn from that too. Okay. I played through the whole thing. Okay. City 9. I'm getting so chatty on this that I'm just going to the next level. This is playtesting in a nutshell, though. This is when you're playtesting right now. I'm skipping ahead. If this were an official playtest, and this is the thing, when we shipped like any of the Disney Infinities, you couldn't skip. Like we made this whole procedural world at the end of Disney Infinity 1, and it took about 7 hours. Maybe, yeah, it took several hours to play through the entire thing, and that was me as the designer who knew how to quickly play through it all. But you weren't allowed to use saves. If you're a good game tester and you're doing an official playthrough, you can't use saves. I can't use any codes like I'm doing right now to skip levels. This is a boss level. Holy cow. Well done, Jonah. How? DN2B says, I'm a tester for a Roblox game. Hey, if you would be interested in playtesting our game for us, I could send you a Steam code. It's really painful to go from 0. Do you know what's painful? Beating this last level. Holy cow. They've made some updates to it. What did I do? What did I do? No! I think I accidentally exited. Untitled parkour game. Okay, let's go. Let's see if it saved my... Let's go to story mode. That sounds cool. An untitled parkour game. Yes, it started there. Okay, this level, dude. Where is Jonah? What the heck, dude? Or even Sun. They are giving out a lot of repairs. Okay, so this level, it's more important that I dodge the UFO blocks than it is the main one. Okay, so here it comes. Let's try and get it back up. Oh, no! No! Ratatouille, dude. Okay, those are dangerous. That is awesome. I feel like we need more like explodey sounds or something, though. Look at that. How am I supposed to... How? Wow. There we go. Thank you for the repair blocks. Come on. Save some of them. This is awesome, by the way. Okay, this big section over here is what I want to save the most. Okay. we saved a section of it. I really desperately need a repair block. Okay, we got that one shot up. Oh, rats, dude. Jonah says level 10 in the city might be too hard. You think? Can you beat it? It's something we can tweak. Really, I think this is on you, Jonah, because it's a matter of adjusting this crazy UFO, which is awesome. Why are so many of them cracked? What do you think? Let me throw this past you. Do you think, and I know it's the decision we made, should these make a full damage or should they just partially damage? I mean, I think this would be fine if we said, hey, when these meteors hit, they do a 1 state damage. There we go. We got the. Maybe we can do it though. Maybe it's not too hard. Maybe I just need to get good. There we go. We got these repair blocks coming. And there's some down there, but I can't get to them unless I damage. Now, see, there's no way to get all of these. Maybe I'm crazy. But we're still okay. This is great. This is great. I think I can do it. Oh, no. Yeah. Well, no. If it's well, we want to keep it consistent. I think we want the meteors to always stay the same difficulty. So maybe it just doesn't spawn as much. But it's beatable though. We can do this. This is awesome. This is where the jumping comes in handy. You have to be able to jump. Come on, before... See, if I was jumping off the cars, we could do this. Yes! Okay, we got the large head. No! No! Dang it. How many lives do I have? Do I still have 1? Okay. I could just press 1, but I don't want to. I want to see what happens. Okay, let's do this. If I can get a car to come by. Here we go. Wrong car. Come on, hit that green one. Hit the green one. Rats. Oh, shoot. Okay. No! No! Oh my goodness. You set the line of fireballs to 3. Yeah, that is a lot of fireballs. I think if you reduce the amount of meteors coming down. Super proud of what the team has done this last couple months. I have been super like MIA with this new project I've started up. So I am super proud of... We've got some good devs on our team. Super proud of what everyone's done. This is starting to feel like Mario Maker 2, where I'm just trying so desperately to beat these levels. So far, so good. See this? How do you get all these? You just can't. Got you. Only 1 damage on that one. There we go. Hold on. Dude, we're crashing this party now. I wish I could hit the... UFO. How big of a change would it be to allow me to crash into the UFO? Or maybe if the orange ball hits it, that also breaks it. Ooh, that might be a game changer, dude. What do you think about that? It's a little bit late to add that. Only if it's safe. If the orange ball destroys the orange ball and the projectiles, if we can shoot those up at the UFO, that would be so satisfying. Because it'd be really difficult. We did it! No, we didn't do it. What happened? This could be like, what we could do in the future, Jonah, is make a, after you've beaten the whole game, we do an insane difficult, like that. If I could hit that guy, how cool would that be? Dude, no. Then maybe it drops a pickup. Yes. Yes, Bolante. Now Jonah, you're speaking my language. Oh no. No. I didn't save him here. Oh, we dived in there, but at what cost? I think that needs to pop up back up a little bit quicker. That would be a bummer if these meteors were already falling. Oh, we got them all. Okay. We protected the blocks. It really feels like we're protecting blocks now. You know what I mean? There we go. There we go. Hold on. Dang it. Dang it. Shoot. Deep breaths, checkpoint. Deep breaths. What? Dang it! I thought we had it, bro. Yeah, it could drop something. I would like to see, I know this is beatable. I would like to see someone beat it though. Maybe we leave this and just make it really hard. There we go. See, that's just chilling up there. Okay, so far so good. If I could jump off a car, I think we could do this. Okay, I don't know which ones to go for. Dang it. Okay, we got most of them. Okay, we got the repair brick. And I can't remember, does it ever repair right above you? No. That's smart. We're gonna do this.
Pandemonium.
We're gonna hold on. No! No! Okay, it's going back up. Okay. I need... Gotcha, bro. Oh, yes! Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. Oh, do you see that wall jump? Boom. Oh, that was dangerous. Come on, come on, come on. We're so close. Don't mess this up, dude. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. I think you beat it last live stream. This one? No way. Not this difficult. I don't remember it being this difficult. Okay, this looks like it could do it. Nope. No. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay. We're gonna run out of time. We're gonna run out of time. Gotcha. Okay. Oh no. No! 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 Oh, dude. We had one left. All right, I hate to say it, but we're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip it. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I can't. Oh, there it was. No, no, no. What did I do? Our DN2 says no. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. It didn't let me. It didn't let me switch. Okay, so then this bridge just pops in, right? I think we may need to move this little tree that's in front of it, so it's really clear that it's there. But we do have now that forest level popping up. And now we have these little placeholders for where the... That fish! There's a fish up there swimming. Weird. I kind of like those placeholders for where the levels will be. Okay, so here we go. So these are these still going to have the UFO in it? The forest level. Just want to see the fish swim around. So cute. Love the new visuals. Nope. Boom. Okay. First time you saw the fish up in the sky. Jonah, can we put like a little, I know we don't have any bubble effects, but it'd be cool if I had like a little like wind trail on it, like it was a sky fish or something. Okay, let's there's the fish again. Interesting. Seems like it should be bobbing in and out of the water. All right, let's hit one. Let's keep going. Let's keep moving. Let's keep going. Okay, next. So I want to do a little AI rendering of what our little Blocky would look like as a plush toy. This is it. This is playtesting at its finest. We're just skipping through levels. All right, let's cross this little bridge. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, this is a cool one. This is new. This is a new sun update. I'm digging it. Look at that. Look how cute this is. There's the fish. Nice repair. Okay, these are great. These are great. These feel a little bit more difficult too for some reason. So it would be cool if we could just skip them. I guess that wouldn't make sense. It makes sense that it happens inside the levels. DN2 says, I like the fish. So this is weird. Oh, there we go. Okay, not that weird. The clouds are fascinating. I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it. Like in the future, what I may do is make them translucent so you can see the player through it. Really well done though. The fact that it's blocking everything and working. You can see our level designer was getting a little bit more creative with the kind of the pixel use of the bricks. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Forest 7. Okay, go. Let's go. I wonder if my shoulder's gone. Oh, my shoulder's kind of low. Okay, where is the next level? There it is, Forest 8. Okay, so I can't see my path that I'm supposed to travel here very well. We may need to adjust that tree a little bit or move it further towards the player. Level 8. I like the L8 on there. Oh, I'm digging this. This is fun. Okay. Very cool layout. Makes it difficult. Okay, we should be at course number 10 of the forests. Seriously, DN2, thanks for hanging out. You're right. This stream is dead. We have the deadest stream on the internet. But we love it. We love our stream. All right, here we go. Next level. This should be 10. Oh, this is forest. Okay, here we go. 10. Okay, so this one should be quite difficult. We're now through 20 levels. So this is the squid enemy. That is really low. See, it always makes it more difficult at the beginning when they're so low. The bricks are so low because there just isn't time to... If I could jump off one of those fish, I could dominate. Can I make it up there? Nope. I thought if I could wall jump up there. Oh, I can kind of get some of these though. That's nice. Here comes a fish. Oh. Fish are so hard to jump off of. Yes! Okay, we're up top, bud. Let's smash. Let's smash. This is gonna cause some damage. Can I get up higher? Oh, I think I could have wall jumped up there. Yeah, buddy. Kind of stuck up there. Ugh. Dude, okay, okay. We're hopping off of those fish. Okay, so this one, and here's the question. Should the UFOs be part of these ones too? I kind of think they should, because I think what we do, Jonah, is just put the UFOs through the entire thing. And I know this is a little bit of work, but I think that they should be in all of the levels. The city one should be the easiest UFO level, and then the amount of difficulty with that final level in 10 should be like the final level in the factory. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Tripler guy, how the heck is it going? Yeah, it's been a while. We're gonna get back into it. I took a big break over the winter break. We're back. We're back. Oh wait, does this work? Does this work? Yes, that is cool. Okay, we need an explosion sound for that though. Okay, because now we're into the caves and I can't. Okay, go this way. Cave number 1. Will this take you back down? Yeah. Okay, we got to have an explosion and a particle effect on that. That's a must. And I wouldn't even care if you use the default starter pack one. Tripler Guy says bricks are good. Yeah, we're going to come back stronger than ever. Tripler Guy, we're putting on kind of the latest touches on bricks over blocks. Yeah, we have an overworld now. We're calling it the mini-map section. So I'm just testing that out today. We're kind of skipping through the levels to go through all of them today. This build will be updated. I'm going to try and get it updated today or tomorrow on Steam. And then we'll do a final build after the first. We're kind of putting a little pause on production on Bricks Over Blocks after the 1st of February. Or actually after January 31st. And I have another game that I'm excited to announce at some point in the future here. And then we'll still make really small tweaks and updates, bug fixes, small updates on Bricks Over Blocks. Especially if it, people start playing it. But it was a really fun game to work on. This is fun. This is fun. We've had so many like really fun emergent gameplay mechanics pop into this game that have made it what it is today.
Nice.
Let's do this. Oh, 1 second left. Okay.
Perfect.
That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead. Are there going to be platforming puzzle elements? No. I mean, maybe if we continue working on it later on, we're going to revisit Bricks Over Blocks in March. I would love to have some platforming puzzle elements for sure. If you're talking about the map world, that wasn't in the design, but I think within the initial gameplay. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, Tripler Guy, we're gonna put a pause on it, and then we'll advertise it. We'll see how many more people we can get to buy it. The map world, no. Like we thought it was more interesting and told more of a story than when we just had the levels in there. So it's very much like kind of a mini map like you would see in like Cuphead. Adding some little traversal and interesting stuff would be fascinating in it, though. We're kind of riffing off like Mario Wonder, Cuphead, all those games. SMB3, adding the mini-map world. What would be fun, I just realized, Jonah, is if we really polish these 40 levels, we could actually do updates to the game where we added bonus levels. And we could just place them out in the world. We could take inspiration from like some of the creative stuff our creative mode might do. Maybe we could highlight some in our map some of the really creative. Oh, do you know what would be cool? Okay, if we did add later on, like say right up here in the corner, it would have a question mark on it, and it would pick one of the pre-selected. Like we would choose like the best community levels, and those would pop up there. So that would be another way to encourage people to create levels, but also to have those levels played. And we'd have to figure out some way to score points for that. Bonus system, power-ups. Maybe you get more power-ups if you beat them. So much we could do with this game. If only we had more time and we weren't just a part-time team, but for what we've done part-time, I'm so proud of it. Which way do we go? Here. Wait, we played this one already. Did we go to the same one again? We went to another one that we shouldn't have. Hold on, hold on. Where was I supposed to go? Okay, so I accidentally went down to, that was K5, 6. Oh, dude, it's up here. I just had no idea. That is super hidden. Because it looks like I should be going down that way. I wonder if there's any way we can make that flow a little better. Might need a unique map tile. Yeah, it would have like a question mark or something unique. And it could even say like community level, you know? Here we're back to the old levels I created. Cave 7. Okay, here we go. What we could even have is little dots that light up to tell you where to get to the next level. That would be an easy way to solve that. And that's something that me and Zach could do after the deadline too. But I think we're going to want to add that. Could map out a road park on the overworld between levels to make it easier to where levels are. Yeah, or even, yeah, breadcrumb them with like little Pac-Man dots. Would be a super, super easy way. Or little, I mean, he doesn't make footprints, but like once you open that, and then you see these dots light up to the next one up here. And like the old dots would lead back to each one of these. And then that would solve that problem where you know exactly where to go. I would say footprints, but he doesn't have footprints. I guess tire tracks, maybe? Yeah, a little path. All right, let's skip to the next one. Let's skip to the next one. Triple guy, so good to see you, though. Even with skipping through every single level, it still takes over an hour just to do that. Okay, here's the cave level. All right, we'll skip this one too. They all feel very lackluster without the UFO. Like the UFO added so much to the first 10 levels. that I think it may feel out of place, and maybe eventually we want like a different boss enemy. Like if the city was the UFO, the cave was some big giant evil bat, or like that block with the big frowny face on it that's just dropping those. Something to think about, Zach. Maybe for a future update, Jonah. I don't know how difficult it would be to just duplicate the UFO and just have it still drop the same meteors, or we could change it to something else that they drop that has that same visual language, but basically just an asset swap and a color swap on the effects, because we need that ramping of difficulty with all the levels. Like this, the last 30 levels without that extra grief really changes things. Okay, so we did the 10th, and we need some dots here. We need some dots to lead us up here. I'm assuming this, yep, into the factory. How cool is this? Dude, nice work, son. All right, I love that. And I wish we eventually could work on an occlusion so we can see the player through the walls like that. That is so cool. Okay, factory number 1. You guys have been working hard. Was there a big evil cat or bat in Donkey Kong? We're gonna make it through the entire game this stream. Okay, yeah, footprints, gotta do the footprints. And they can be the different colors. They could be green, little green dots for the factory, orange for the cave, you know, yellow for the city, and we could play blue for the forest. We could play with some of the color coding on that. But it would just be literally a sphere with a material on it. And you could even use like this green goo material. You could just use, well, I don't like the purple one in the cave, but you could use almost the same material, like that matches like the kind of the color. I love those little drones. Dude, those drones are looking rad. Okay, good job. Really cool, really cool, really cool. I mean, it could be a big red drone above that looks evil. Dropping those off, we could reuse some of the same meshes. An evil fish, what would an evil fish look like? Dropping those, I don't know what they would drop, fish eggs at you. Oh, it chased you through the whole level. How fun is that? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played Donkey Kong Country. See how long that is? Like having those dots to trail you up here. Oh, this is really cool. I can see if we had more time to work on this, the fun stuff we could add. Like in Mario, you have little coins you pick up along the way. Like if there were some hearts or some health you could pick up and it was persistent. Really well done. So who did the voice work? That was Pierre, our audio guy. He may have had a friend do those too. I can't hear him very well. I have the volume turned down kind of low on my end. Yeah, Pierre was our amazing audio guy, and I feel really bad. I've been so busy. I need to get the soundtrack added to the game, because he put a lot of work into it. Awesome. Evil big red fish that drops little red fish. That would be funny. Swedish fish. So I can't, is there supposed to be something in there? Is there supposed to be something in here? We need to figure, wait. No, I don't think so. That's a little confusing. Where's the next level? I don't think we have the next level yet. Kind of just tapping the button, hoping it, nope, because something would pop up. This is rad though. This is rad. Is it clear the heck over here? No way. Finish the factory levels to open. I want to open it. All right, so we're almost there. Sun, give us what we need. So we have what? We have 6 more levels to be placed in here. If you could look up, Jonah, I know we have you do everything, but if you could look up how to do an occlusion pass on this so I could see the player through here. If we're going to pass through here and there is a level in there, we're going to have to do something about that door because we need to be able to see it and know it's there. And I'm guessing we're going to have one here. This is awesome. And up through all these, right? So why can't I move? There we go. There is, may have to put some collision ramps in here to make sure the player can get up. Oh, dude, I broke it. I think this stuff is still being worked on. Created a gate near level 2 of the factory. Yeah, we found a bug. We found a game-breaking bug. I mean, we could always hop out and start over again. This needs to be walled off. Push a button to blow up the door. Shoot. I can't get out of this. The pause won't work. No! No! Escape won't work either. No, that was Tripler guy saying that. No, breaking bug. We should be able to pause. Or hit escape. Level 5 is inside the gate near level 2. No jumping. Yeah, we don't jump in this. That was the thing. I didn't want it to have jumping in the minimap. Yeah, we're gonna, I hate to do this, we're gonna Alt F4. I don't know if it'll save my state. I don't even have a function button on. I have this teeny little keyboard. Alt F4. No. Let's see what happens. I think it does save. I hope. Play. Story. Okay, factory level 4. Okay, you said factory number 2 was near the gate. There's 3. Near this one? Okay, it's not in here. It's inside this gate? I mean, I'm pushing everywhere. Inside the gate near level 2. Why would it be back here by number 2? Oh, it's in here? Why? Why? That makes no sense. Okay, maybe we are going to beat the game, but that doesn't make any sense. I mean, as long as we don't get any game-breaking bugs, the problem is like if I did see that, now what is up with that? Why? I think that just needs to be 3. I think it should just be 2, 3, 4, 5. This could even be 6, or however you want to do it. But that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense going back there, so I think that needs to be changed. But I'm glad to see that we can play through the whole thing still. Where are we? Okay, and where's the next one? Please tell me you're not making me go back to here. You did! Dude! Just make it linear. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's confusing. You could possibly have that door open. Yes, have it open after you beat the other one, but put them, we're not trying to create a puzzle out of this. Not at this point. Yeah, see, you'd have, however you have it, where there's a 4 or 5, the door opens 6, come down here to 7, right? 8, perfect. And then I'm guessing you're gonna have one there, which is great because I can see it. And then we'll have those dots leading you to all of them. But I think for now, Jonah, we could talk about swapping out the meshes for the boss enemy right now. But right now, let's just put the UFO in all of them with those meteors. Like we need that. Because it added so much. Here it is. I knew there was going to be one here. It's a great place for it. Number 9. All right, number 10. Number 10, here we go. Oh, weird. I love you. That is awesome. What a great final level. And then that UFO needs to come in and just kick your butt. Just absolutely trash you. This should be the hardest level. And we know what that level should look like. It should look like course number 10 right now in the city. Just with the additions of the UFO at that craziness that it was doing in that last level. Great job. Jonah, great job. Son, great job on this. Holy cow. So lucky to have amazing team members. Okay, if we hit 1, will that just finish it? No, that's my biggest advice on the factory level for Sun is just make them sequential. Okay, so this should take us to this final opening. And let's not fall through it. Okay. And we could even have that open as you approach. I think that's great. And this takes you back to the city, which is cool. That's awesome. That is cool. And then you can replay them all. And and you'd have to run around to replay them all. We could figure out some warp stuff later. But for now, this is perfect. All right, this is the first time playing the new mini maps. Look at those these fish. These fish jumping out in between these, that's awesome. I don't know what that one's doing over there, but jumping back in. This is great. That's so cute. Son, you've put a lot of work into this. You've put a lot of work into this. Zach, you put a lot of work into this. This is fantastic. We need to get the sound effects on this again. You have to walk up through here, which is fine. What we could do, guys, let me know what you think about this, is once you've cleared the whole thing, we could add more of those cannons that would fire you, like from the... We could add a cannon that would fire you from like the first level to the end. I don't know, you could even have one here that fires you, like right here, that fires you somewhere else. But don't worry about that. This is freaking rad. This is freaking awesome. All right, everybody, that's the end of the stream. We made it through all the levels using the cheat codes. It still took a little over an hour. Just shows you how much gameplay there is here. Oh, I wish I could just work on these all day long. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do with the rest of my life. I just want to work on these games. Everyone have a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in. Tripler Guy, DN2, you're awesome. Really appreciate you being here. Supporting the channel, hanging out with me, hanging out with my dead channel. You're amazing.